History with Jackson podcast. Hello and welcome to the History with Jackson podcast, and welcome to the Katharine of Aragon Festival special series in partnership with Peterborough Cathedral and Peterborough Museum. Now, this special series is looking and covering the Katharine of Aragon Festival. We will be speaking to some of the historians who are giving Tudor-focused talks and tours around Peterborough and Peterborough Cathedral. We will also be speaking to some of the amazing living historians who are reenacting parts of Katharine's life. This festival commemorates Katharine's amazing life from the 25th to the 29th of January 2024. And if you hear any part of this festival coverage, do try and get down to Peterborough Cathedral to experience some of the events that we are covering. All the information for the events will be in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this episode of the Katharine of Aragon Festival Special Series. Okay, awesome. So welcome back to the History of Jackson podcast. Today we're talking to Mr. Ainslie, Mr. Whitley from Hampton Gardens. How are we both doing?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
I'm excited to have you both on the podcast and talk about Hampton Gardens' involvement with the festival. So how did that involvement come about?
So our involvement started last year when the cathedral invited us to take part in it.
Yeah.
And last year we read Catherine's last letter to King Henry, and we did the same this year. And yeah, hopefully we'll carry on being invited back, and we'll come year on year.
It's great to see schools taking part. Why do you think it's important then to have kids take part in these festivals and be aware of Katharine and that part of Tudor history?
I think a little bit I'd say, so from the students' involvement, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for students to actually take a step into seeing some things they're learning in the classroom and get a real life experience to be able to talk and present some of the amazing work that they've done. But I'll let you answer the technical questions.
I think it's multifaceted. I think there's the religious aspect, there's the historical aspect, there's just bringing students to this great cathedral and being part of something that I think puts Peterborough on the map, and the range of visitors and ambassadors and Lord Lieutenants is fantastic to be part of.
Yeah, certainly as someone who grew up in Peterborough, these experiences are invaluable. Now, being a teacher and understanding that, it's a fantastic experience as well. But what does Katharine mean to you two personally?
It does interest me, not so much in the religious aspect, I would say.
No, I can understand.
I think I think it's just again, it's another opportunity for somebody. It's an area of inspiration about resilience and the challenges that most of us are facing day to day life. But I think it's just another good example for students and young people to see actually in real world in terms of things that have happened and how they can learn from that.
But it is events like this that turn it from just a name in a history book to a real person that actually has a much wider meaning. And I think in the service they talked about how she was an inspiration for many women. There's a gender aspect to this. How she's still so highly thought of in Spain. Was it Charles?
Connections to the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah.
There was a reason why Henry had to treat her in the way even though he divorced her. After that, she was still highly respected because of her rank and status in not only Europe but maybe the world.
Yeah, it's a beautiful connection, and being able to explore more of Renaissance Europe through that as well is amazing. And divorcing Katharine from Henry allows that to be explored a little bit deeper. But thank you very much for both coming on. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.